Where did Elisha gain the assurance that the barley loaves would not run out? From the word of the Lord. What did Gallio declare to the Jews when Paul was about to speak in his own defense? It's a religious law matter, handle it yourselves. Which book contains the first letter Paul wrote to Timothy? First Timothy. Which two kings did the Lord send against Judah during the reign of Jotham? Rezin king of Aram and Pekah son of Remaliah. What is the name of the river where John the Baptist baptized? Jordan River. Why did Abraham claim Sarah was his sister in Egypt? To save his own life. In Galatians, what does Paul mention as the fruit of the Spirit following love? Joy. Why did King Ahab disguise himself in battle against Aram? To avoid being a target for the enemy. What did the chief priests do with the guards after hearing about the resurrection? They gave them money to spread a false report. In Revelation chapter 1, what do the 7 stars represent in regard to the 7 churches? Angels. Who was the priest that anointed Solomon as king? Zadok. What was the name of the priest who helped David when he fled from Saul? Ahimelech. What are the 2 main actions Jesus commanded in his Great Commission to make disciples? Baptizing and teaching them to obey. What were the Israelites commanded to observe on the Sabbath? Rest. Who succeeded Ahaz as king of Judah? Hezekiah. What offerings did David sacrifice after bringing the ark of the Lord to Jerusalem? Burnt offerings and peace offerings. How many wings did each living creature have in the vision seen by John in Revelation? Six. Who were the 2 people David instructed Solomon to punish in his final words? Joab and Shimei. How many days did Jesus fast in the wilderness? 40 days. Who is known as a mighty hunter and led the construction of the Tower of Babel in Genesis? Nimrod. What specific method did Peter use to raise Tabitha? He prayed and said, "Tabitha, get up." On which day did Noah exit the ark after the flood? 27th day of the 2nd month. Who were the traders that Joseph's brothers sold him to? Ishmaelites. What blessing is promised to the pure in heart? They shall see God. In Revelation, what does the church in Laodicea receive counsel to apply to their eyes? Eye salve. What virtue should the saints possess according to 1 Peter? Love. Who was the disciple that brought his brother Peter to Jesus? Andrew. What metaphors does Paul use to explain the differences in the glory of resurrection in 1 Corinthians? Sun, moon, stars. Which prophet initially refused God's command to go to Nineveh and preach repentance? Jonah. Which lake did Jesus walk on? Sea of Galilee. In 2 Peter, what question do the scoffers ask in the last days? Where is the promise of his coming? What disease did Naaman, the commander of the army of the king of Aram, suffer from? Leprosy. What is the name of the notorious criminal released instead of Jesus during his trial? Barabbas. In which town was Jesus born? Bethlehem. What did Jesus say was the greatest commandment? To love God. What was the purpose of the basin in the courtyard of the tabernacle? For priests to wash their hands and feet. In the book of James, faith without deeds is compared to what? Dead. To which tribe did Mordecai belong according to the book of Esther? Tribe of Benjamin. Whom did the people of Judah appoint as king to replace Amaziah, and at what age did he ascend to the throne? Azariah, 16 years old. Where did Apostle Paul first preach the gospel? Damascus. Thanks for watching till the very end. We'd love to read your reflections and Bible insights in the comments. Your support through likes and subs helps us produce more Bible quizzes.